Frankfurt on the River Main has one of Germany's best-known skylines. It's home to banks and a major airport. Less well-known, perhaps, are its medieval buildings, most notably the Römer. Frankfurt is one of Germany's main arts and culture hubs. Once a year, it hosts the world's biggest book fair. The event dates back over 500 years. It first took place not long after Johannes Gutenberg introduced movable type printing in nearby Mainz. There's a monument to Gutenberg in Frankfurt, not far from the statue of Germany's most famous man of letters, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. He was born in Frankfurt in 1749.
In the 18th century, around the time that Goethe was born, Frankfurt had a population of 30,000. It was here that the German emperors of the Holy Roman Empire were crowned. It was a free imperial city, and because it was a hub of trade routes and hosted the trade fair, it was an important commercial center.
Today, Goethe's birthplace is a museum. It draws some 100,000 visitors every year. It's been lovingly restored to its original condition. It was here that the writer spent 25 years of his life and penned The Sorrows of Young Werther.
From his home here in Frankfurt, he revolutionized the German novel with Werther, he revolutionized poetry with the Sessenheim songs, and he revolutionized German theater with Goethe von Berlichingen.
A stone's throw from the Goethe House is St. Paul's Church. In 1848, the Frankfurt National Assembly convened here for the first time in the neoclassical rotunda, marking the birth of German democracy. Today, the Peace Prize of the German Book Fair is awarded here every year. Frankfurt is also famous for its museums. Most of them are located near the River Main. Around 30 of them have joined together to form the association called the Frankfurt Museum Embankment, which includes the Städel Museum. Its collection charts more than 700 years of art history, from the 14th century to the present day. Of course, portraits of Goethe can be found here too.
The museum was founded just over 200 years ago through the will of the banker and businessman Johann Friedrich Städel. He collected art, which was not unusual for someone of his standing at the time, which was the Age of Enlightenment. His art collection would have been a status symbol as well. Frankfurt was a free imperial city, but the emperors never resided here, nor did the bishops, so no ruler played a role in defining the city's identity. Frankfurt was always and still is very much shaped by its citizens. Even now, they largely support the Städel Foundation.
Frankfurt's citizens also take a lively interest in literature. The Haus des Buches, or House of Books, is home to the restaurant Margherita. It serves up traditional regional cuisine with a modern twist. One classic local specialty is green sauce, made from 7 different herbs. It was supposedly a favorite of Goethe's.
We're in the Old Town, the oldest part of Frankfurt, which is full of interesting cultural landmarks. There's a huge number of museums and galleries, but there's never really been many places where you can go and enjoy a quiet glass of wine at a meal. So that's the thinking behind this location, and the restaurant Margherita. It's a place where locals and visitors can come together.
In the 1970s, Frankfurt was often dubbed Bankfurt and Mainhattan. But there's a lot more to it than skyscrapers and banks. Below this imposing skyline is a city bursting with arts and culture.